What's up everyone, I'm back, and in this video I'll be doing a full Valkyrie guide. I'll be talking about her passive, her tactical, her ult, team comps, everything like that. Alright, so first let's talk about her passives. So obviously she has the VTOL jets, but she can also scan the beacon, which is something that a lot of players seem to forget. But in my opinion, that's what makes her so great, is that she has really good rotating movement and she can scan the beacon. The only other legend that can scan the beacon and has movement is Pathfinder, but Pathfinder's zipline isn't really safe to use when you want to rotate, or doesn't go as far. The green scan passive is great early game when you land because you know where they are and they don't know where you are. And also, you can land uncontested because you can see where they land, so just land away from them. That basically reduces luck and you can actually get loot before you go fight. Another thing with her scan passive is that if you're really just into playing pubs and you want to just W key everything, you can just hop on a jump tower and see if you scan anyone. Now you have the most important passive, the jets. The first thing I want to say about the jets is that if you go in your settings, you want to have it on hold instead of toggle. And what this means is basically when you use the jets on hold, you have to hold down the button, your space bar or your jump button basically. You have to hold down your jump button if you want to keep flying up. But if you have it on toggle, if you click it once, it'll go all the way up. And if you have it on hold, it basically makes it more, you basically have way more control. And you don't want to be a sitting duck out there, which brings me to my next point. When you're using Valk's jets, you don't want to be literally holding on it, okay? You don't want to be just flying up there in a straight line trying to avoid shots because you're going to get beamed. Trust me, you're going to get beamed. What you actually want to do is literally spam the button in any direction, I'm telling you. They're not going to expect you to just go a certain direction. You're literally going to be the most random thing on this planet. You can make them waste a whole Spitfire clip by doing this. There's a few stats I'm going to share with you guys. So you can fly for about 7 seconds with it if you just hold it down the whole time. It starts to refuel after about 8 seconds. It takes about 10 seconds to fully refill. You can do 9 bursts of her jets. So you can do 9 speed boosts is basically what I'm trying to get at. You can also boost into any direction, which is great for strafing and avoiding shots, and also to really confuse the people you're fighting against. If you overcommit, you can literally just go back really fast. Also, when you get respawn, there's a really low chance of you dying off rip because you already have your jets fully fueled and you can just fly away. You can use it kind of like a double jump. You can use it instead of climbing, like that you get up buildings faster. You should also use it at the end of a jump pad so you can get a third jump. One thing I would say about the climbing thing is that when you're at the top, for the last split second, go on the wall so you climb up for the last split second, because then what will happen is that you won't have that long animation where she takes out her weapon and she does this little movement with her hand. It'll just skip right by that and you'll automatically take out your weapon. Let's move on now to her tactical, which is the missile swarm. Don't use them for damage. They only do 25 or something like that, but you should use them for the stun, which is basically when you get slowed, it's basically like an arc star. And if you stun them, that's basically an easy kill. They can't run away or anything. Alright, and the final thing I want to talk about is her ult. There's not really any tips for her ult. It's pretty straightforward. It's like a mobile jump tower. But I would give a team comp recommendation that applies to her ultimate. Because if you guys don't know this, when you're starting the ultimate and your teammates hop onto it, if you get shot at, it cancels the ultimate and you go back down to 75% of the charge. So you really need to use it behind cover. And with Gibby, if you're using both of them together, what you can do is throw the Gibby dome and then do it, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to have absolute god tier aim to hit you and cancel it, because it takes a split second or something. But that's basically an amazing way to rotate if you're in a terrible spot. Me and my teammates have done it. many times, and it's so useful for us. Anyways, that just about wraps it up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Valk so far this season. I think she's like an S tier legend in the right hands. She could be a D tier legend in the wrong hands, but overall, she's just a really great legend, in my opinion. And I think she could be like used in the pro scene. Like, she's really just that good. And I think she's pretty balanced. Like, she doesn't need a buff, she doesn't need a nerf. They actually did a really good job this season of introducing a new legend, in my opinion. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.